Hi, I'm Madonna from New Leaf Natural Therapies, and I was asked to share the challenges that people have during consolidation on the HCG protocol. We've been running the HCG protocol from New Leaf Natural Therapies for about 8 or 9 years now, and it's one of the very few protocols that we find works with pretty much 100% of people if they do the protocol correctly. Now, obviously, anyone can cheat on HCG. People can do aspartame diet drinks. People can do things like salmon and lots of other veggies and mix their veggies. People can do swap foods over as long as it fits within that 500 calories in that first HCG in the very low calorie phase. But they're not likely to get great success long term, because one of the big things about HCG in the very low calorie phase, so phase 2, so phase 1's the binge phase, phase 2 is the very low calorie diet phase. The whole thing about that area is you want to eliminate fat cells. If you don't do it correctly, you won't eliminate as many. It'll be easier to put on weight again. So what is the protocol you've been following, and is it working for you? Some people get lucky, it just works brilliantly. But if we're one of those people who puts on weight easily in phase 3, then something's going on. So I would recommend doing a complete thyroid count for a start. Get your doctor to check things like free T3, free T4, your TSH. Most women, by the way, feel best at about 1.9 TSH. 1.5 to 1.9 is optimal for women. So if we're within range, and the range, don't forget, is like 0.5 to 5, so it's quite a big range. So yours might only be like 2.9 or 3.2, and your doctor says, yeah, you're fine. But it's subpar. It means your metabolism isn't that great. So basically, it's not a bad idea to have also reverse T3 if you've been struggling with your weight for a long time. I would recommend things like the oligo scan, so we can check things like zinc, iodine, selenium, those sort of nutrients that you need to convert your free T4 to free T3. If you can't do the conversion, then you end up making reverse T3, which is toxic, and it makes you put on weight faster, and it doesn't make you feel real great. So I'd recommend a complete thyroid test with your doctor. It's not a bad idea to do a complete cholesterol count as well. So your total cholesterol, HDL, LDL, triglycerides, and from that you can determine how insulin resistant you are, which is really important to know. If your body is insulin resistant, it means as soon as you start adding in those carbohydrate foods in a bigger way, you're going to start putting on weight. So you need to know what that is. Once again, you can take those details to your naturopath, and assuming they know how to do it, they can work out how insulin resistant you are. It's not a glucose test. This is different to finding out if you've got diabetes. So thyroid, need to check it. Insulin resistant, need to check it. And then there are nutrients that you can do. Like there are many great supplements out there to really support things like Mineral Essentials, ThyroBalance, Thyroco. When we have a lot of tummy fat particularly, there are supplements that help to stimulate the burning of that tummy fat, so things like Resistex and Thermoburn and that type of thing. So there's lots of them out there. It's about getting a naturopath who works with you so that your particular challenges are sorted out. The other thing is you could have allergies. So if you go back on, so for example, I'm a proponent, I believe, in organic high-fat milk for people if they like it. One of the things about organic milk is that it has low levels of toxins, so you're not going to get your things that really mess with your metabolism and mucus forming and that sort of thing. But when you get full cream, high-fat organic milk, and don't forget, we're human beings. Yes, we live on this planet. Yes, as humans, we don't eat milk once we've been breastfed. So I'm aware of all of that, but I love my coffees. So if I'm going to go out and I can get organic coffee, then I don't really have a problem with it, because for me, I don't have much of an issue. But non-organic milk has lots of, basically, organic cows need to be fed organic grains. So if you have a really good organic farmer who has organic milk, there'll be low lectins in the milk. One of the problems with our milk supplies is that they're high in lectins. Lectins destroy the villi in the intestines. So if you have plenty of non-organic wheat, grains, nuts, seeds, dairy, you're going to be destroying your villi in your intestines every time you're eating them. That means you're going to have poor metabolism. You're going to have poor enzymes. So therefore, as soon as you start increasing the variety of the foods during HCG, you can be putting on weight. So these are the sort of things that as naturopaths we start to look at. Do you have leaky gut? Do you have liver toxicity? Do you have kidney toxicity? So, there's a variety of testing processes, looking at your blood. We can do VLA bioimpedance screenings. There's all sorts of things that you really should check out with your naturopath and sort of see what's going on. But if you're having problems with the consolidation or phase 3, even if you're doing the steak days and apple days, then something's going on in the background. So there's just a few things. My favourite supplements, by the way, during consolidation are Thermoburn, 1 with each meal, and Resist-X, 2 to 4 a day, because and I like something for my thyroid and adrenals because I run on cortisol and adrenaline, noradrenaline, and cortisol is a fat-storing nutrient. So because I run high stress, just my life, so because I run on stress hormones, I need to be doing something on a daily basis to calm down that stress. Otherwise I don't sleep, I'm in more pain, I put on weight way too quickly. Just a few thoughts. Have a great night.